Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it the best place to live. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hey, Jan.
Hey, Valley.
How's it going?
Great.
Good, good. I hear you have a program that'll help sellers be able to get their home on the market. Tell me about it.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. I have opportunity for sellers to get up to 50,000. I will give them up to 50,000 and you don't pay it until close of escrow, and you can use it towards fixing up costs, repairs, paint, staging, even moving expenses, and you don't pay it until close of escrow.
And it helps them upgrade their home so they can get a higher return, I assume.
Absolutely, way more. Why leave money on the table?
I love it. All right, so who did you bring as our first guest today?
Well, today we have Vesna Curry with the Ramona Food and Clothes Closet.
All right, let's meet her.
Let's meet her.
Hello, Vesna. Thanks for being here. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Jan tells us you're a woman of many talents, so I just kind of want to dive in, get to know you, tell us what you do, how you kind of came across the business you're in. So tell us.
It was accidental. I liked what they did. They do so much for the community. We give out food, we give out household furnishing scholarships, local grants.
Oh my gosh.
Just so much. And so it's a feel-good job.
Yeah. Tell me more about it, like from when it started, when you first got, started working with them.
Well, they've been around 43 years, 23 years at the Main Street location. I've been with them for 12 years now. Wow. So I just kind of wanted to go in there and volunteer a little bit, and then all of a sudden here I am running it. So it's been a great 12 years. It's a varied job.
Yeah. Tell us the name of the company again.
It's Ramona Food and Clothes Closet, and we have the two stores. We purchased the building next door in October of 2024 and opened it as a Christmas store, which was so successful. Then we went ahead and did a quick remodel and turned it into the home store.
Looks amazing.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like a high-scale houseware store, but the prices are exactly the same as our thrift store next door.
That's so cool. I love that Ramona has something like that. Of course they would.
Yeah, it looks like a high quality, like you
does,
said,
yeah.
home goods store.
So our original store we're redoing now, but everything we do is pretty much done with recycling items. That's basically what we try to do, nothing to go into the landfills. So we are using all the pallets. So we have all these pallet walls we're creating for the warm country feel for Ramona. And of course it's done by volunteers, which are tremendous. We have over 60 volunteers because we do food pickups every day. 7 days a week we give out food. We have to pick it up. We have to distribute it. There's so much more to this that people don't know. And store volunteers, of course.
Yeah. Where do you get your product from?
Everybody. I mean, we have individuals that donate. We have drugstores, let's say, that are discontinuing items and stuff. We get so much brand new stuff. I've had a chance to try numerous amounts of products that I wouldn't have maybe tried. Everything that I get pretty much is there. My costume jewelry, my clothing, my shoes, my purses, fine jewelry. It's
Do you
just
guys have
incredible.
makeup there at all?
We do.
Yeah.
That's why I've had a chance to try stuff because the drugstores that are discontinuing things, we get a ton of it, all brand new packaging, everything. So it's
That's cool.
Yeah. So
What is your biggest seller?
clothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever get brand name things and you're just like, whoa?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what these shoes are, my purse, everything's brand names, of course.
Yeah. That's really cool. What about somebody that is in need for food? How do they?
They come in 5 days a week. Our services office is open, and you come in and either you sign up for services, and it's easy. You just look up on a chart and say, yeah, I qualify. But basically, there's other things that they don't qualify for. Anybody that needs food can come in 7 days a week, and they've got food for free, of course. We do food distributions in our parking lot once a month, but pretty much once or twice more during the week, we'll get different items. I don't want to say the names of the places that we get them from right now, but we get major, big deliveries that we do, and we'll have to do in the parking lot. We have no place to put it. So then I'll announce it on Facebook and try to text people and say, hey, we've got all these items in the food in the parking lot. Please come get it.
And what does it take to qualify? I mean,
the only place that you have to qualify would be with the San Diego Food Bank itself. And it's just you look up on a chart and say, yes, for my size of the family, I make under that amount, I qualify. We don't have to see any of that. Once
Right.
they signed up, they'll want to get an ID card, and that's simply showing that they do live in Ramona, because you need to go to the areas that you're being covered by, because everyone has an area. So we don't want people coming from Lakeside Escondido, because these services are for Ramona and outlying areas. We don't just support Ramona. It's Santa Isabel, Julian, Bonsall,
Warner Springs at all?
Warner Springs, Borrego Springs, everything in the outlying areas. So we want to make sure that we have enough product for them, because that's what it's about. And anything else is free. That's the only one that you qualify for. And once a month, they come in, they get a specific box of certain items that they send us, and we have to allot for that.
It's like it's pre-allotted, so it's like, okay, got
So
it.
we just go, okay, you come in, they swipe the card, and they just go ahead and we pack up the box. But then they can help themselves to everything else. We have produce all the time, fresh produce and dairy, sandwiches, meats. And then on the weekends, our services isn't open, but we have all the food very out in the front of this store. And so much, I mean, so much. A lot of breads, a lot of pastries and things that thank God I'm not there on the weekends for. But yeah, I mean, nobody should be hungry.
Where is
ever.
the store at?
So we are located in Ramona at 773 Main is our main store.
Okay.
And then 751 right next door is where our home store is.
Okay.
And so that primarily carries our housewares, our linens, and other things, and the Christmas items when Christmas
I
comes.
think it's really grown since you've been there.
It's
Seems
grown
to me.
tremendously, tremendously.
Do you feel like it's an upscale, kind of like a thrift option, but an
It
upscale?
looks like it, but the prices are not upscale.
Okay, but it is similar to like thrift prices.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it is thrift prices.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like it.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Because we're doing so much, we don't want an institutional type store.
Right.
So there's no reason. We have so many volunteers and so many people that are creative. And
And 60, I'm just really surprised. You said 60 approximately people.
over
work
60
there.
volunteers.
Oh,
Plus I
wow.
have 24 staff people.
And do you need more volunteers?
Always.
And what are you looking for? What?
We need help in the pantry more than anywhere every day, but we have different departments. For instance, if you're into clothing and you want to come help in clothing, you sort clothing, you hang clothing, you put it out. I mean, there's various departments. I mean, we have the linens department, the housewares department, furniture department, party goods, accessories. There's so many departments we have. So if someone has a certain thing that they're really in love with, they can come and help in that department.
Yeah, and they can follow your Facebook, right? So they can
Yes.
see new stuff that's coming out, in case they're eyeballing something that they've been looking for.
People always ask us about sales, and I say follow us, because
Yeah.
you'll see it. We don't know our sales. Like, we'll have a team meeting and that morning decide, okay, what do we have too much of? What do
Sure.
we need to do? So that's what'll happen. People go, when are your sales? You have to follow us to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
And a lot of Facebook pages, we were just doing a survey on it the last few months, they are delayed. So people get mad at us because, well, I didn't see it till now. Okay, your best thing is to follow our page and then go on there every morning. It takes a second, go on there and see what I post. I will post something if there's a sale. And we almost always have some type of a sale.
I feel like,
Great information.
well, and also I feel like shopping at a place like this is so much more valuable than going to like Target and buying the same cheap junk that everybody has, right? And you get rid of that stuff quickly because it fails. But if
Yeah.
you're buying something that's reused and recycled, a lot of times there's some really great finds. I mean, my kids and I love thrifting, but we go to Orange County all the time and we thrift out there because you find amazing
used to there.
things.
Yeah.
Amazing things. And I can just imagine with the people that are in Ramona, the types of items you'll find,
A lot.
Yeah.
Plus a lot of estate sales.
Right.
I mean, it's sad to say, but we get a lot of those. Think about your kids. Something happens to you, what are they going to do? They may not live here. They're going to call a company and they're going to get it all taken care of. And so we get jewelry boxes full. No one's even gone through them. It's so sad, but we get a lot of nice stuff.
Speaking of which, for like an estate sale, what do you take? What works? And do they drop off, or do you pick up? Or
We do not pick up. We will take anything that's sellable condition, meaning not ripped, stained, broken. But there's certain things by law we cannot take. Mattresses we cannot take. Helmets, baby chairs, car seats. those have rules and restrictions to them.
Sure.
So we don't want the liability, and we're not allowed to sell those.
Yeah.
But pretty much everything else.
And furniture
Yep,
and
furniture
everything.
too. Uh-huh,
Okay.
everything.
Surfboards,
Yep.
bikes.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
besides a Facebook group where you guys can see, sales coming up, is there anything that you guys, any events you guys have coming up, any exciting like plans that the store has, or any kind of consistent routine, maybe not necessarily sales or events that you guys have that we should know about?
We do our Share Your Christmas program.
Okay.
And that happens. We start planning that in October. And we have, we give out brand new toys, $25, $30 value toys to over 400 kids every year. And we give out food boxes to over 200 people, families. The last few years, we've been very, very fortunate. We've been able to get $50 grocery gift cards out to every single family. So it's a tremendous program. And of course, our Christmas store will be open then. Everybody
Yeah, that's
loves
so
that.
cool too. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a fun thing to do too if you have kids, to bring them and let them kind of shop for their other family members, and you're not breaking the bank. I think that's a really good idea.
And what's your biggest challenge?
Having enough money, because we rely on course donations, we rely on grants from people, bequests. People, die and leave us in their will. I mean, think about that. If anybody wants to donate somewhere, we're a very good organization to do it too.
Yeah.
Of course, we're a nonprofit, 501c3.
Yeah, but you still need money to operate.
Well, of course, yeah. I just wanted to say we are a nonprofit, so it's not a for-profit business.
Yeah.
We're asking for money too. But the sales of our items, we try to keep the prices low for the community, and we're always offering sales. So if you go, oh, that's too pricey, wait, there'll be a sale. You can afford it. But by doing that, of course, and being very competitive, we don't make as much money. And because we like to give, and our motto has always been, because you gave, we can give. Well, that means that, if we don't make a lot, we obviously can't give as many grants out or scholarships or
Yeah,
Christmas
that's really
program
cool
is
that you do.
grandfathered in. We have money set aside for that, and the scholarships, they won't go away. But
Yeah.
the amount of
Tell
times
me
we give
one
away.
before we wrap here. I want to know a little bit about the scholarships.
So we have two. We have a Jeff Funk scholarship. He used to be the general manager there, and then he was our president there many years ago before I started there. And they created one for him. It's a 4-year scholarship. And then we also have a Fresh Start, which is for people that may be going to a community college, or let's say they, started a family and now they want to get back into the workforce, but they want to get some education. They can come in and apply for that. That's a 2-year scholarship. And they just come in and apply.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And did John Singer, is this the one John Singer started forever? Maybe.
Oh, you're asking
Sorry
me a
to
question.
ask that.
No,
I
I
should
know
ask.
the name, but 43 years ago,
I
honestly,
know,
I don't remember the
43.
names,
Yeah, but it's I mean that in alone is probably one of the coolest parts about Ramona, is just giving back to the community. Even when it's like tough, you guys make it a priority. So I love that. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, we try to recycle everything we can, like I
Yeah.
said, to keep it out of the landfill.
Yeah. I love it. Well, thanks for being here and
Yeah,
telling
thanks
us
for
your
having
story.
me.
Yeah.
Thanks,
And
Vesna.
good luck to you in the future and the success of the store. And everybody should follow so they can
Please.
stay up to date with any of the upcoming sales and events. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for watching Discover Ramona. We will see you next time.